ChatGPT is one of the hottest topics in business right now. You'll often find people's reactions can be summed up in one of two ways. 1, we're all doomed. Or 2, we're all saved. Ultimately, though, ChatGPT is a productivity tool. For mentees, it can significantly enhance the social learning and development relationship, resulting in deeper and faster growth. Hi, I'm Tiffany. Welcome to MentorcliQ's Mentoring Masterminds, where we combine our industry-leading experience, employee engagement strategies with actionable advice directly from HR leaders who represent our Fortune 500 clients. In this video, we're going to remove some mystery around ChatGPT by clarifying how you can use it to supercharge your mentoring experience. This video is designed for mentees, but we strongly encourage mentors and program administrators to share it with their mentoring program participants. But first, we make these videos because we love seeing mentoring programs succeed and careers positively impacted. Be sure to like and subscribe so you know when we release new content like this every week. You probably already know what ChatGPT is. According to a survey conducted by Research Institute, nearly half of U.S. workers are using the tool at least somewhat regularly. But just knowing what it is and using it regularly doesn't mean you're using it effectively. This video contains several tips on how to use ChatGPT as a mentee, but you're going to have limited results if you don't use best practices when writing prompts. That said, here are 3 quick tips. Talk to ChatGPT like a person. ChatGPT may be a machine, but large language models like ChatGPT work best when given explicit instructions like you would give a human, just like you would with a real person. Give ChatGPT detailed information on what you would like it to do. It may even be helpful to give it an initial outline to work from. 2, provide context. ChatGPT works best when you create guardrails for it. Part of the process is giving it context to work with. For an example, instead of just telling ChatGPT that you're in a mentoring program, tell it what type of mentoring program you are in. You may even want to give it a description of mentoring program goals that your organization has provided so that the tool can better understand what it should be helping you to do. 3, give ChatGPT a role or identity. This is another strategy for giving ChatGPT guardrails. Assign ChatGPT instance with an identity that fits your desired learning outcome. That way, when it provides you with information, it will draw from what it has learned from resources that fit that profile, giving it more targeted and more detailed response. ChatGPT-4, the latest iteration of the tool as of this time of recording, was trained on 570 gigabytes of text data. For perspective, if you downloaded all the text data on Wikipedia, it would be about 21 gigabytes or slightly over 3% of all the data that ChatGPT was trained on. It is safe to say that ChatGPT has a wide breadth of knowledge. When you combine that with its web search capabilities, it's a powerful tool for learning. For mentees, that can mean quickly understanding new concepts or jargon that their mentor might introduce during a session. ChatGPT can be an invaluable ally in this context. It can provide instant, detailed explanations on a wide range of topics, helping to fill in knowledge gaps and ensure the mentee keeps pace with their mentor. This can save time during mentoring sessions and keep focus on high-value discussions instead of basic explanations. It's like having a personal research assistant always ready to help you understand new ideas. There's still no substitute for asking your mentor for clarification directly. Not only does it help build your rapport with your mentor, but it also helps your mentor understand your knowledge gaps. Mentoring relationships only work when transparency is at the forefront. So don't use ChatGPT as a crutch. Instead, use it to better clarify concepts that you don't get on the first pass during your mentoring meetings, which are often limited in time and may only occur once or twice per month. This one comes with a caveat. There's no substitute for talking to a real person. Nevertheless, ChatGPT can be a great partner for practicing written communication skills. The tool can help you improve the quality of your notes and scripts that you read out loud in presentations. A McKinsey study found that by using better communication and collaboration technologies, workers can improve their productivity by 30%. Guess what? You can use ChatGPT for exactly that purpose, both inside and outside of your mentoring relationships. By interacting with ChatGPT, mentees can practice articulating their thoughts and ideas clearly and receive instant feedback on their phrasing. Additionally, ChatGPT can assist in drafting clear, concise emails or other forms of communication. The clearer and the better you communicate the first time, the less time you spent having to offer additional explanations and information to clear up confusion. These writing practices can translate to improved communication with mentors, ensuring mentees are able to effectively express their thoughts, challenges, and progress. Sometimes mentees face complex problems or challenges where they could benefit from additional perspectives. ChatGPT can assist in brainstorming sessions, offering different approaches and potential solutions. This way, the mentee can bring a well-rounded view of the issue to their mentor, promoting a deeper and more productive discussion. Don't get too comfortable though. ChatGPT isn't there to solve problems on its own. Instead, mentees should use it to help them think through situations from various angles. This tip comes with a big asterisk: AI's tendency to hallucinate and make up information. This is a known problem with large language models like ChatGPT. When these tools don't have access to information, they may at times make stuff up and pass it off as real. Be cautious when you're asking ChatGPT for facts, especially if your instance of ChatGPT isn't connected to a live web search. Always double-check any fact-based information that feels off, just to be sure. Reflecting on mentoring sessions is crucial for learning and growth. ChatGPT can facilitate this process by helping mentees articulate their thoughts and insights from each session. Mentees can use ChatGPT to draft reflective summaries, explore lessons learned, and plan for future sessions. This practice of structured reflection can enhance the learning process and ensure that key insights are captured and acted upon. Reflection is also crucial to retaining information. When you spend time reflecting on engagements and learning, you're more likely to absorb that information. Because reflecting activities can be difficult, you can feed your notes into ChatGPT to help things like organizing the notes in a more logical and understandable format, or asking ChatGPT to create reflection activities for you. Mentoring relationships are all about learning and growth. The research on personal and professional development is fairly conclusive. Effective growth requires not just setting realistic and achievable goals, but tracking progress. With ChatGPT, mentees can articulate their goals in a clear, precise manner. ChatGPT can help mentees break down larger objectives into smaller, actionable steps and track their progress over time. By having a well-defined plan, mentees can have more focused and productive conversations with their mentors, maximizing the value of each mentoring session. As exciting as that sounds, a big FYI for you, you can't use ChatGPT as a personal record keeper. The tool does not have the capacity to store your personal data for later referencing. It's distinctly session-based, and its memory, even with a single session, is limited. Instead, you can have ChatGPT help you create goal tracking strategy or format. From there, you can use it to help you track and evaluate the progress that you record in your goal tracking software. In what ways have you already used ChatGPT to enhance your productivity and professional development? Let us know in the comments below. ChatGPT is an exceptional tool that has the potential to significantly boost the growth capacity of mentees. By learning what ChatGPT can do and cannot do, mentees can then use the tool to get more out of the often limited time they get to spend with their mentors each month. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to visit us at MentorcliQ.com and follow us on LinkedIn for more mentoring program insights and advice.